Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to another episode of Ali Solves. And as you can see, we have my Saturday puzzle up, which is already solved, and my Saturday statistics. It is Saturday right now, and you might be wondering, hey, what's the big idea? What are you doing showing us a puzzle you've already solved? Well, the thing is, it has just struck 6 p.m. Here in Toronto, which means if I refresh the page, it will now tell me that the Sunday crossword is available to solve. I just wanted to show this because in previous videos I've mentioned, that the Sunday crossword comes out. Well, every crossword comes out before the day that it actually is listed under. Most days it's like 10 p.m. the night before, but the Sunday crossword and the Monday crossword will come out on the Saturday and the Sunday at 6 p.m. before. And I'm hesitating just because I'm trying to remember what the times are, because it's different for these two and it's different for the 5 other days of the week. Anyway, this is definitely correct. The Sunday and Monday crossword will always come out earlier on Saturday and Sunday, and then the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday crosswords will come out at 10 p.m. the night before. All right, just wanted to go over that before we dive into this puzzle, which is by Peter Kurters. Might be mispronouncing that, but let's jump in and let us see. Oh, well, before we jump in, I gotta tell you something. So, you know how, intermittent fasting is a bit of a fad right now? Well, I figured I'd kind of try something like that, but not fully. Like, I haven't fully fasted today. I have eaten one apple and had a couple sips of Gatorade. But other than that, I haven't eaten anything, and it's been like a the entire day has gone by. I haven't eaten anything, and so far it's feeling pretty okay. But the upshot is that like I am also actually feeling pretty hungry, and pretty soon after this, I think it's gonna be dinner time. So and like the hunger, it's not messing with me or anything, but I do wonder how it's gonna affect my sort of mental capabilities while doing this Sunday crossword. One other thing to mention, the last crossword that I did, I mentioned that my T key on my laptop keyboard wasn't really working. So not that you need to worry about this, but just in case the sound of typing is a little bit different. Like if it sounds different, if it feels like it's moving all around, it's because I'm now using my USB keyboard, which I use for work, which is honestly, which I should use more often because it's also more ergonomic. I can move it around until I'm in a proper posture rather than like hunched over the laptop. So maybe I'll start getting into this good habit as well while we solve these crosswords, starting with this one. I guess when I say starting, I mean starting with the USB keyboard. Of course, this isn't our first crossword. We've been doing them for a while. Okay, I think this is gonna be Dom on Earth. Not sure. Am I wrong about this? Something personality. I don't know. Duplicating machine. Actually, let's take a look at the puzzle title. Bright ideas. I'm sure that's going to be a maybe not a hint, but once we figure out the theme and once we look back at this title, it'll probably have another meaning that is revealed. Computer text standard. ASCII? No. Let's look at this. Traditional Indonesian percussion orchestra. Oh man, these clues are kind of tough. 180s. I think this is UEs, but I've seen that spelled in different ways. UEs as in U-turns, but not. I mean, I'm confident that this is going to be an S, but I don't know. I don't know who activist Chavez is. Annual Pebble Beach event. I've seen this in Crosswords before, but I can't remember. Oh my god. Okay. Primary person informally. Man, that's kind of tough. Result of a sand save. I don't know much about golf, to be honest. Primary person. Okay, I think this is gonna be with the question mark means it's gonna be like a dad joke or a pun. I think primary person in this case could be Adam, as in the first person. Biblically, not literally. Oh, text standard is probably Unicode. And then let's take a look at this. Unearthed could be dug up. See, I was struggling because I was thinking of a single word, but the answer could always be multiple words, even with just 5 letters where you don't have a lot of space for multiple words. We did fit one in, and this is UEs, but again, I'm not sure what it's gonna be. Could be something something personality. I don't know. Primary person, as in like the primaries going on in the US right now, like that'll be like politicians, Paul for short. But I'm not that confident about this. But let's take this. I mean, this kind of, because I know par is a golf term. I know that much. I think acclaimed is going to be renowned. Well, spell that properly. But then I have no idea what this is. This is bothering me. Something personality on. I'm going to need another letter. And obviously this is one of the theme entries, duplicating machine. It's in italics, which means, well, it means it might not be obvious what the clue is asking us to do. Annual, I don't know what that is. Food pyramid group. I think this is going to be grains. Oh, is this going to be Caesar or Cesar? Something like that. I think this might be GA something. I don't know. Hang on. I think this is going to be mimeograph. On air? Because, yeah, I mentioned, right, like UEs can be spelled in different ways. I think this is going to be that. And I think this is going to be this. I just vaguely remember it. Italian dipping sauce. Marinara? I think that's how you spell that. Okay, so Ivan the Fourth, Tsar Ivan the Terrible. I think some nights of celebration are going to be Eves. Metal receptacle by a fireplace is gonna be ash. Can, maybe? Let's take a look at this. Oh god, I don't know people's names. I barely know the names of people that I actually know. I'm not gonna know like actresses' names or like actors or activists. Place for poisson is gonna be mer. Mer? Mer? No, mer. I'm learning French on Duolingo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly because mer would be M-E-R-E. That would mean mother. But like, do you just not pronounce the R? Or is it the same as? I don't know, man. I should just stop attempting to speak this language because it's only gonna cause me much embarrassment. Right. Feel discontented. Could be repent? Is that a thing? But let's take a look at this. Oh man, why are there so many people names? I don't know. Okay, let's take a look at this. Mimeograph. I guess it is a like it does work. Oh, what's this? Okay, so this clue wasn't some trick entry. It was just a thing, but that it's related to other clues. I see. I I had such tunnel vision, like such a laser-like focus on this corner. I didn't even notice that we had a light bulb going on in the middle of the ring. Let's take a look at this. Okay, I think this is going to be something about Thomas Edison, and we're looking at inventions. But like, is this RVs? Oh, no, not. I'm spelling this correct. I'm spelling this incorrectly. This is going to be RNs, and this isn't Ivan E. This is Ivan the Fourth. And yeah, there we go. Table scraps, again, this is one of those things that I know only from crosswords. I think this is the answer. And now, okay. No, except what? What word would this be? I don't know. I think this might be. Oh god, let me turn the light on. It is a bit dark now. It suddenly got dark. Swerves at sea. I think this is gonna be this, but then, okay. Is repine a word? Or am I missing something really obvious? We'll come back to this. If necessary, we will brute force it. This is gonna be Arthur Ashe. This is gonna be OSHA. This is gonna be who? Okay, this is gonna be phonograph. I don't know this place. I feel like I should know who this is, but I'm not remembering. This is gonna be an or. Sharer's possessive gonna be our. I don't. Oh, this is gonna be Dan Brown. Yeah, obviously. This is gonna be maybe. Let's take a look at this. Tape dispenser. Hang on. Alley oop. This is gonna be. Okay, this is gonna be. Alright, and this is gonna be Sandusky, I think. Or Sandusky, I don't even know. Burdensome amount. I don't know. Spot? Could be site. Seasonal inflatable. Not really sure. This has to be sign. Not many words that would end with GN in only 4 letters. Kind of bond must be ionic. Hide nor hair. Barber shop sounds, I think it's gonna be snips. Downhearted. In a mood, maybe? Gender abbreviation. Lab dropper has gotta be pet. Bagel topper has gotta be schmear. Alright, let's take a look at this. Seasonal inflatable Santa? I guess I've seen some inflatable Santas. Gender abbreviation could be femme for feminine, and this could be in a funk. Stock. Hang on. Tape dispenser. I don't know. Bard's instrument is going to be a lute. Prepare to skate has got to be lace up. Stock. What? I mean, this has got to be sight then. Without gender has got to be neuter. But then, oh, a ton. Stock ticker. I see. Okay. You know what? I'm worried about these clues in here that don't connect to anything. Support staff. Well, we know it's likely gonna end in an S. Union, or maybe not. Maybe it could be like the name of an organization. Union members is likely to end in an S, and this is probably gonna be loons. Maybe. Ethically indifferent, I think it's gonna be amoral. Absinthe flavor, I think. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be this. Magical objects. Oh, it's gonna be. I think the letters are gonna spell Edison, so S-O-N going this way, so I think this is probably gonna be like this. College students' earnings could be credits, like you earn credits. Union members. Let's take a look at this. This is gonna, I think this is gonna be. Oh wait. Studio something? I think mirror is gonna be imitate. Studio. Let's take a look at this. Relative of limited is gonna be incorporated. Having knobbly bumps, or knobby bumps, maybe nodular. But then, oh, this is gonna be talismans. Talismans? Talismans? Airline to Oslo. SAS, I think? Tangential remarks. There's gonna be side notes. And what is this? Leaves on the shelf is gonna be tea. Tea leaves, another dad joke. This is probably gonna be radio era. And suffix with west or east. Yeah, western, eastern, and SAS must be the name of this airline. It helps you get the picture. movie something, because this is gonna be what something. Ooh, this. I was gonna say ulna, but no, that obviously doesn't fit. Unit of stamps, I think, is gonna be a sheet. I haven't bought stamps in ages. I haven't sent a letter probably in more than 5 years. Other than a few, where it's like postage paid stuff, where it's already, and then you just have to, you don't have to put in a stamp yourself. All right, if all goes well, I think this is gonna be. I hope. Oh, this could be the tibia. Let's take a look at this. Baseball. This is good. I think this is gonna be Yogi Berra, who once instructed his team to pair up in threes. What a, what a legend. Federico Garcia. Something. I think this is gonna be Oprah. I think this is gonna be T slot. Whisper from Don Juan is gonna be Te Amo. Te Amo, with a like a. That's the second language that I'm clearly not equipped to be speaking. That we've seen evidence of in this puzzle alone, but at least I know how to spell it. Right. It's gonna be movie camera. And this is gonna be what a hoot, I believe. And this must be Eon. Yep. I guess it could have also been Eos, but we saw that it had to be Eon from the clue. Lacking, I think, is gonna be. Nope. I thought it was gonna be dirt, but that doesn't fit. I think subway stop has to be a station. Verb in some tautologies. Verb. Sashimi choice could be tuna. A lot outside the city. I think by a lot they mean a patch of land. It could be 1 acre. And lacking will then be short of. And what is this? Shook a leg. Oh, the station could be STA. And then shook a leg could be hurried. Easy on me. I don't know this for a fact, but I'm gonna guess that it's Adele. Sportscaster, man, so many names in this puzzle. Che Guevara wore a beret, I think. Chicago booth offering? Was it a beret or was it just a different kind of hat that looked like one, but is called something else? God, what director? Man, I don't know this person. There's too many names. Okay. Okay, this is gotta be an MVA, and this is gonna be a microphone. Then sight. Quote, maybe? And then could be Raoul? Because I think this is a... Let's take a look at this. Because this has got to be no pulp. And if it's ending... I'm gonna leave that as my guess for now. Still not sure what this is gonna be. Ripine? Is that a... how confident am I in all of these? I mean, I'm confident about every single other letter. So just brute force it in the end. Netflix series starring the Fab Five. I don't know. Hostile Party is going to be a foe. Queer Eye? Is that is that what they're known as? Something that's big with the current generation. I assume we're talking about generating current. But something power something? Sad response to how's the game has got to be we lost, so it's going to be power something. Heretofore poetically is going to be air now, and then serial box abbreviation has got to be net weight, and then blue hen has to be the whatever symbol they were talking about, and then Essos is going to be that, and then retest, and then unleashes upon I think this is the name of this movie. Power failed device meant to communicate with the dead. Obviously, you immediately think of an Ouija board, but I don't know if that's a device necessarily. What is this going to be? Like a tuxedo bib. I'm actually not sure what that even is. Sportage automaker. Hang on, let's unleashes upon. Let's at. Let's take a look at this. This could be pleated. Maybe. A common spot for a wasp nest has got to be an eave. And then fertility clinic donations have to be over. Oh my god. Actually, no, I think I know this. I think this is Diane. I was like, another name, too many names. But I'm pretty confident about that. And this has got to be Thai and easy. American. Oh, Thomas Alva, something like that. Spectro something, maybe. Guys in commercials. Tilling tool could be a hoe. I don't know what that is. Late harvest month. Oh, actually, I think I know. I think this is going to be October, and then this is going to be 2 Skylark. And then Tillitol. What am I saying? Tilling tool is going to be a hoe. And 20 to 70 degrees from Sur, I think it's going to be Est, like going to 70 degrees from south would take you east. Board of a cosmetics company, I think Estee? Maybe, like Estee Lauder. I don't even know if this is correct. Oh, no. What am I talking about? This is going to be an emery bird. Emery, not an emery bird, an emery board. Why did I think that board was somehow, that they were trying to get me to say the name? I always forget how you put the middle thing. Like the middle letter in emery. Like, is it E or O? I don't think it's A. Place to find a crook, probably arm. I know this has to be an L. I know this has to be an A. Seventh heaven, I think, is probably ecstasy. tastes. Probably tries. Blanket. Let's try this. No, not rot. Will be turn bad. Welcome policy at a bar. Let's take a look at this. Chaos is probably havoc. And blanket is probably going to be overlie. And then what is this? PIs is probably going to be text. Oh, welcome policy. Welcome meaning welcome from the perspective of the people coming in. Like a good thing is probably going to be no cover. It's going to be Thomas Alva. So maybe this isn't Spectro. Maybe it's going to be something else. Something phone. This is going to be soft. And what is this? Soldier's helmet. Maybe tin hat. I don't. Hideki. I'm not gonna. Oh, actually, maybe I do remember. Maybe this is what they're trying to say. Cat. I've spelled that wrong. But a character with character, I think it's going to be an emoji. Because this is going to be not that kind of cougar. This is going to be a puma. Anthony of In the Heights and Hamilton. This, I'm not sure about. I think maybe, although a cat's father is a Tom Cat. After school helper is going to be a tutor. And Egyptian god of death is going to be Osiris. This is then going to be Anthony Ramos. And this is probably a tin hat. Although I don't think they were actually made of tin. Probably made of something else. Didn't stop, probably going to be when. Or no, it's going to be kept on, because this is going to be pitch, men. And then power plant is going to be what is generating our power. And Sportage automaker is going to be Kia. Spirit phone? Because, yeah, this is going to be definitely a T. And Erno? Erno, yeah, Rubik. Okay. Rubik's Cube. And is this going to be R? Okay. Well, that went more smoothly than I thought it would. I learned a new word. Seems every crossword there's at least one. All right, let's take stock of what was accomplished in this one. It was a lovely crossword. I always like those with the visual themes, but taking it to an extra level where it's not just a gimmick that, oh, I wanted to put a light bulb, and not just a light bulb, but these other sort of things emanating out from it, make it look like it's a light bulb that's lit up, and then these lines almost represent, the light radiating outwards. So that part of it was well done, but then using the space around it to actually create interesting clues. Obviously, there was a whole set of theme entries going on. And how many were there in total? Well, there was all of his inventions, the various entries marked in italics. So that was a good set of clues. Long ones. Some of them were like the clues were kind of like there were some puns, some wordplay involved. This one I thought was fairly straightforward. so was this, but you kind of needed to know what was going on before you could answer that. This one I think is also a straightforward clue. This one was a bit of some funny business going on with this clue, but we were able to figure it out. And well, this one again a bit of a vague thing, but you had to interpret it literally. And I don't know if I'm missing any. Yeah. This one. I guess again I guess there's not a lot you can do because it's such an obscure name for something. It's not like people would know what it is off the top of their heads, and then you could make some sort of a joke clue around it. So you would just have to, the clue would just have to describe what it is, and then even then you would need crosses, or you might need crosses like I did. And yeah, what else? What else? Honestly, nothing that really stumped me other than this. Because I was fully prepared once I put in the R for it to tell me that, oh no, that's not the answer. And then I'd be like, oh, what is it? Is it Mina? Is it Mima? Is it like Nipine? Like, obviously, those don't even sound like words. Like, R sounded the most intuitive. But sometimes, languages can be less than intuitive. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Some like tough words as well, like nodular. That's a bit of an unusual one. Oh, then there's this thing, which I only know because I've seen it in crosswords before. Then there's this one, which you might be like, oh, how did you know so quickly what the answer was going to be just from this clue? Like, it may be a lot outside the city. Like, anytime I see the word lot in crossword, they've so often used, that ambiguity with the word lot to clue, like, a patch of land, that I was like, it's probably this. And it turned out to be that, and, yep, Che Guevara and his famous beret, and the Emery board. Pitchmen. Yeah. Honestly, other than the names, there's nothing really hard. And the names, I guess it's debatable whether you would consider them hard. Like, maybe you knew this off the top of your head. Maybe you knew this person off the top of your head, or whatever the hell this was. I mean, I know it because I've seen it in crosswords before, but I'm not actually sure. I will look it up later on and educate myself. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Before we end off, as has become my custom, let's do the mini as well. Just a bit of a palate cleanser. Right. Error of super. No fucking idea. Man, I don't. Oh my god. Is this entire thing gonna be Super Bowl stuff? Sock money way, I think it's gonna be save. Football game officiant is gonna be a ref. Nights before is gonna be Eves. We saw that in the other crossword. I think this is gonna be Chief. I think that's a team. There's gonna be many bets are placed. Halftime act. It's gonna be Uber and it's gonna be Usher. 12th graders are gonna be seniors. Well, that was an awful performance for a mini. I usually try to get it, definitely under 30 seconds, and I challenge myself to try and get it in under 20 seconds, but definitely was not with like this. So many clues about something that I know nothing about. So that was a bit of a a bit of a handicap. But anyway, with that, I think we're gonna start wrapping up. And with this, I think I'm gonna talk a little bit about the future of the series. And I'm pretty comfortable with the rate at which I'm doing episodes right now. I do want to do a Saturday crossword in the near future. It's just that Sundays are just so much easier to record because this is when I'm the most. It's just the most convenient for me, just based on how the timings work out. But I will try to make at least one Saturday crossword happen because those ones, I think, like Sundays are fun. There are some tough clues, but the Saturday one where it's smaller but then they're all tough clues makes for a different kind of solving experience and sometimes a more interesting one. But yeah, let's take one last look at this puzzle before we call it a day. It was a very good one. Again, I'm very impressed at how good the grid looks, how well they were able to implement the visual element of it. And of course, and as I've already mentioned, it's not just how it looks, but whether you're actually able to make a good, interesting, engaging puzzle, and it's not just a big gimmick. And definitely, our constructor for the day, Peter. Kurter, again, I'm probably butchering this last name, but Peter has made a very good puzzle, so good job, Peter. And with that, I think we're going to call it a day. It's time for me to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you had a good solve for the puzzle yourself if you did it on your own. And I wish you plenty of luck in the rest of your puzzling adventures. And until the next time, take care.